Menen tadumi. Hey, eba hine. Wa masun like den mak penye keba. Min penye kemba channel ne no ekun atomi atani yemu. Wanyo ke chufa chef tai boni yole da ne. Shimbesheli. Okay. Hey. Okay. Mama woke je bien na boni ma yeri ma woke je po. Video ni post maybe po. Friday alo post video ko ni nke ni Adama lache ewie ina comment ko me video shishi ni twa ke infe in research ojogba shin J the real king na backlash ko me kan bi shin research if you bona ni ile the real ganking anu kwale ni yo mijinu ile money ji gamanche denche e ya keke inte Ghana web na no ni yo jeme obake okay wo na de na gamanche denche energy no na hike ahi ayi akele ji manche no boso ya nene Ghana web no ene me fe jole media no e wo no ni keje ganyoji ba lo je gama no ba na clen no ni bohun oba wo no ke ba tun ni shi ni bi ne dynamic self fa ni anyway gile ka shi mo ba shi ma gbla ni bi ko mami ile akonu pa epi ko mi ni ameye shishinu mo ke han ni bi ne na ba ya me gbla mi ton ojugba ke Masumo kwa amba wa wone ame explain ke video oba feji o amba chemical ni mbashia na ke mi tashi ni a record ni agbla ni bi mi ji o but fe mo no oba fele ke mansa huni oyo ba wo fe virtual online e wo ba fe bo ni ji mi hope ake mo ko ba nya reach out ni agbla ni bi ami si fi oni mi hun le magbla mi ye video conclude mi no no mi fe video na ngbe na ji ni bi ni ya no like le catch mota sponsor ni na wona ko wo wie tan yi wona ko wo wie tan kra mi na ke sanjiba teshi denche ni na hu hani wo je like we are exposing ourselves but na you order na ke gabi be ekome hey okay ni odoi kwao eje osu amen claim ake owu family eje osu ni ame hie wolo kechon achibota sipo hikeje 1930 jo whatever na afie ame hie wolo fe ke meni me sign ni ke whatever committee ni ate ame hie wolo fe ni ame ke ame ba fight ni sipon afele forest reserve no shinje owu family ko no ni owu family ko mba osu ni odoi kwao Grant Metro TV interview nye ni biji pe video mi fi o hey okay fair ji ni odoi kwao ke ni TSURU one of the garmanche in quote to find one of the garmanche ake so far enyo ni na ake mind the business cho ejo ke na we ka woni bi komani elemi hey ma twa video video ke shi ma twa je me chonye ni nye botue dani e say re no kwa ke no ne kan sane tele boni mi nu shishin ame osu bi amba no ame no na ame he ame sigbo la bi no ame no mo fa mo eno mo kami ni nu yise kan twa video chonye ni nye gbla mi echo mi because like any if in na like no ko ni encouraging ke ha wo youth any wo hu wo mba da bi yo sani ye no koko osu bibio ne jeme mi ejila tamwete aye man cheme tamwete oh nya megame mi ne ba hey yo nya wa ya video no ni wo ba
I'm giving this warning to my own people. the Ga people. You see, when you go to the Ga states, you have 2 or more chiefs at one place, like the Gamashi now. You have 2 chiefs. One issued a statement, and I think he is right. He's a Ghanaian. He is concerned about the land being used for something else than the forest that can protect the canopy and all things like that. And he mentioned the Japa too. I don't have any problem with him. But the one who said he is going to institute a probe, he should mind his business. He has nothing in this matter that need TEIKO through. He has nothing in this matter for him to set up a probe and this thing. He was only doing their master's bidding. That's what TEIKO through want to do, to wade into it. And you see, in Osu here too, I heard somebody said, they said there is a chief called TTT, and said that NII ODOI KWAO. I don't have the audacity, or Osu too had not mandated me. But who is he? He's a criminal. And all the people around him, they are criminal. They are complicit in this Achimota matter because of the releases that the late Osu chief had given. They wanted the people to go and register so that they collect the rest of the money. That's what they are also fighting over. The Osu so-called chiefs that have been made, one Noche and then one TTT. That is what they want to continue. But trust me, they will not have their way. They will not have their way at all.
Well, you have hinted, but then again, let me still ask. Now, where does the NII ODOI KWAO family stand? What are they doing?
My stand is in twofold. One, if government says it's releasing the land, it must be released to the Osu people, not the Owu family. We will go to court to enforce that. It must be to the Osu people. Then number 2, I don't see the rationale behind the releasing of the land. Because if the land use is for a forest, it should remain like that. All that they need to do, because if it's a 99-year lease, if the leasehold had expired and it has expired, they should come and sit down with the Osu people, and then we will negotiate for the necessary compensation. If they can't pay everything outright, it can be staggered in bonds, and we will be using also to develop our place. That is all. Those are the 2 things. So that those who have given indentures and wanted to go and collect their money or anything, we scratch all of them away.
Well, there's been other conversations around, now that you've mentioned other Ga states joining the Osu people to fight all this wrongful acquisition of land from the Ga people. People have, there's been conversations around which it's looking at some form of partition among the Ga states. It looks like the Ga states, the heads are not coming together to fight a common goal, each one for himself, and then it is causing other people to enter and then cause distraction.
You see, Osu has its own traditional council. Gamashi, they also have their own traditional council. Asine have their own traditional council. La have their own traditional council. Teshin have their own traditional. Nungwa, Tema, Boom, they have their own traditional council. Pram have their own traditional council. Ningo have their own. Adan have their own traditional council. So, no one of these traditional council have overpowered anyone. So we are all separate. The Ga people, the Gamashi, the parliament, the old parliament house was built for them, including the community center, so that if they have their funerals and their big gatherings and everything, they will hold those gatherings over there. What has that place turned into now? So that they couldn't go and fight over their own, but they are coming to Osu to come and we don't need their assistance. Osu people don't need gun. We don't need Labade or La to fight for our what he says. La people should fight for theirs. We will fight for ours. Tashi people will fight for theirs. They equally have the human resource and everything to fight their own fight.
Yo, okay, auto no kwe video fin. Ma link here description mi. Ko gbeleje ni onye link no ka oba Metro TV a page, Metro TV B page no. Ni oba na full video eje no oba kwe. Shi na ano ni ya no o find tomo jomo ye comment section na shi nke video ba ni magbla mi no ni hewo ni manchayeli sanine ba fita wogama. Ida ke wogama wo fe manchani bi ulomo alo ulomo ni jowo no. Nke video ba ni no hu magbla mi echo onye mi dan sha kenya kwa video na subscribe to channel na ikanye ba pe ekon peace.